I would like to chat with you a bit today on an observation that I've made on my youngest grandson, Roman. Roman is a biracial kid, and he has a knack for playing with all kids. It doesn't make him any difference at all whether they black, white, Asian, Hispanic, or what. And he just has that, how do you say, propensity that folks just like him. Now, the story I'm about to tell you talks about how Roman worked me over. We would go to the McDonald's. On the way home from his preschool, we would have to pass the McDonald's. And so I would take him in to McDonald's. At first, my wife Gwynelle was taking Roman home. Then she ran into a bout of double pneumonia. And I worried that if she kept driving all the distance that she was doing, that would hurt her, especially considering we're both senior citizens. And senior citizens and pneumonia do not work together. That's not good at all. At first, she didn't want to step back. Then she finally accepted the fact that I was doing the right thing for her. So then she let me take Roman home. At first, Roman would sleep all the way home. And then when I stopped and started going into the McDonald's, I would get him a Happy Meal. And I learned that Happy Meals cannot be given when there's a playground outside, unless he eat first. And so we agreed that he would eat his food first and then go out to play. This particular McDonald's had an excellent gym thing where the kids could take off their shoes and then climb up in the tubes and slide all around. And he enjoyed that. And he enjoyed having the Happy Meal because it always had a prize in it. The latest one was that Angry Bird thing. He likes Angry Bird. Now, what I saw happen with Roman was he started to play with a young lady who was about his age, whose grandmother had brought her, and this young lady was pure blonde hair, blonde all over. And she and Roman played together. The grandmother told me that she had been a licensed practical nurse for about 10 years, and then she went on and became a registered nurse for about 20 plus years. However, she gave up the nursing and decided to retire. And she's living with the daughter to raise the two children that they have. However, she still owns her own home. Her daughter's a language teacher, and she is about to go overseas for a year, and so she will be confronted with having a strange family in the house. Now, as we begin to talk more and more, we develop what I like to think of as if I'm trying to get newspaper stories, is to develop an emotional link. Once you do that, then the person will share deep inside information with you. So we established this emotional link between me and the grandmother. That's when she shared, she said, we touched on Donald Trump, and she said she has two brothers who are really enchanted with Donald Trump. And they're so far gone that she can't talk to them. Then the next thing we know, we look up, and this granddaughter decides she's going to go over there and hug Roman. And the grandmother looks out at the granddaughter hugging Roman, and her comment was that, oh, she just feels that she owns everybody all the time. Then she went a step further and said, you know, I watched the History Channel, and that baby really has all the specifications of one of Hitler's children. I thought about it with that blonde hair. So that baby could have been one of Hitler's youth. Now, what concerned me, as I tumbled this thing over in my mind, I asked myself the question, did Roman commit a mortal sin by allowing this young lady to hug him? He didn't do anything. He's a baby. And it seemed to rattle the grandmother. So I found myself wondering, was this lady a white supremacist? And her granddaughter had made the ultimate mistake of playing with a non-white. I guess when we think about it, these babies are innocent. They don't know all this craziness that we push at them. So I don't think Roman really sinned. He just did what comes natural. I ask you to have a nice day, and I'll see you again.